Hi everyone, welcome back to part 11 of my hard difficulty playthrough for a prototype. In this video we're going to be doing the missions First and Last Things and the First Monster.
I need to find the hunter that took Dana.
This hunter you're looking for seems to be a variant of the species. It fulfills a leader role. The other hunters take cues from it. If you can find and consume a leader, it may give you indications where the focus of the virus is.
My only concern right now is Dana.
Leader hunters. I know the one that took Dana. If I can find him, then I can consume him. Then I can find her.
When you get to this point in the mission where you find the hunter leader, I recommend you get inside a tank and taking all the hunters that way. Like, the tank is pretty good against the hunter leader as well, since it takes about 10 plus shots to take him down.
Something's wrong. I can't. Why can't I break him like the others? This isn't working. Maybe Raglan can tell me what's different about the leaders.
Now when you get to this point in the mission, I would highly recommend you having the whip fist power long shot grab, where you can hijack helicopters by holding B with your whip fist and targeting them. The helicopters I think is pretty good for this bit, since you're less exposed to the hunters, where you can take them all out from afar with the heat-seeking missiles and the normal rockets.
Sending strike package to your vector. Stay clear of target zone, over.
Strike package deployed. You may fire freely.
Marines from Tornado 7-9er. We're here and looking to engage.
By doing this mission, you want to keep an eye out on objects being thrown at you by the hunters. As you can see there, my helicopter got blown up and took a lot of damage. I went to adrenaline mode. Now, in this section I decided to try and use the Tendril Barrage Devastator attack, but I was a bit slow here, so I get put into adrenaline mode again, but I try and do the Tendril Barrage Devastator attack again, and it takes out these hunters around me like so. This attack is pretty good against the hunters, since I can take them out in one hit.
I gotta draw this thing to some place where Raglan can take a look at it.
Pull ahead, get us out of the red zone.
When you get to this point in the mission where you've got to lure the hunter leader to the abandoned military base, I recommend you having the military disguise on, so that the military in areas such as tanks and regular military on the ground won't shoot at you. Now, for the hunter leader, you want to keep an eye on the keep an eye on the leader's interest, because otherwise if it goes down all the way to the bottom he'll get distracted and he'll start going after the military. So every so often you want to kick the hunters so the bar fills back up.
Gotta get his attention back.
Ranger 7 locked on target. Give us the green light. Over.
It's just you and me now.
Right, so when you get to this point in the mission where you've trapped the hunter leader inside the military base, you want to equip your armor and your muscle mass ability if you've got it. If not, I'd recommend buying it, since it increases your damage you do when you throw objects at the infected. Now, I recommend just going for the green boxes and for the army trucks. They do a fair bit of damage to the hunter leader.
You just stay right there.
Now on to the second mission of this video, which is the first monster. Now in this mission I recommend having the Pasty ability, where you can call out guards and basically tell them that they're Alex Mercer when they're not. That's a good ability to get for this mission, I think, since you need to go to a military base and consume some military personnel. Overall, not really a lot to say about this mission. This one's a fairly easy one as well.
The leader hunter I've examined is only resistant to your assimilation abilities. You need to weaken it first. It has 2 brains and 2 spinal columns. Break both backs, and it enters a recovery state. During this time, it's vulnerable to consumption. Strange. This almost seems like an adaptation to your methods. Use the leader we've captured. Subdue and consume it. Then find and consume the one who took Dana. It should reveal her location.
I feel like I'm connecting with something. I'm tuning in. These things seem feral, instinctive, but organized. A hive mind. If I can tap into their stream of thought, then it's possible I could find Dana. Maybe Elizabeth Green.
When you get to the military base, I recommend you playing the hacking game where you disable the pyro detectors so that the military doesn't get suspicious of your presence. And also, I would recommend Pasty and a few guards to lower their numbers so that they can't see you when you stealth consume the infected targets.
We're negative on the target.
So many minds at work. All talking, all dying. That leader knows where Dana is. I know where he is. That's too bad for him. can feel it. I'm close to the one that took Dana.
When you get to this point in the mission where you find the hunter that kidnapped Dana, I'd recommend stealing a helicopter and flying up to the top of the building and shooting the hunter leader with the heat-seeking missiles along with the regular missiles. I think that's a pretty good way, since he goes down pretty quickly, this hunter.
Cleared to re-educate. They're right. Red Crown, this is Echo 7 Bravo. I got visual on
Dana. She's in there.
That's confirmed here, Command. You're gonna need something heavier to pierce this material. Bravo team, we have heavy.
That's this mission covered for this video. Stay tuned for part 12, where we're going to be doing the mission Making the Future. I hope this playthrough of this game has helped out so far. I've enjoyed making it and I quite enjoy this game. It's good fun. Anyway, hope to see you in part 12. Thanks for watching. Bye.